Okay, back at this unit circle thing. So you're going to have to work on remembering those. And it occurs to me right now that I made a mistake last time. This is 0 over 1 up. So go back and look at that and correct this. There was a mistake in the first video. This is the kind of thing you would have corrected me about in class, I hope. So you got to remember those. Like pi over 3, I will need to eventually be able to, well, you will need to eventually be able to just say pi over 3, the points are 1/2 square root of 3 over 2. That's a daunting task. I know that. And in order to remember those. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little kind of a cheat, maybe. Not a cheat, really, but not cheat's the wrong word. A quick way to remember these. And here's what it is. So there's a blank form again, and we're going to go through and remember all of those points. And here's a way to remember them. Even though it didn't look like it on the first slide, the first page that we did them on, they are all fractions, every single one of these. Every single point and every single one of these coordinates is a fraction. And the denominator on every one of them is 2. And the numerator in every one of them is a square root. I know it didn't look like that, but they are. And then, this is what makes it easy to remember, you fill them in like this. That's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, some of these things we write in different ways. For example, the square root of 0 is 0, and 0 over 2 is just 0. So we usually write that as just 0. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 over 2 is 1. We usually write that as just 1. Similarly, down here, we usually write that as 1 and that as 0. The square root of 1 is 1. We usually just write this number as 1/2, and that number we usually just write as 1/2. But the square root of 3 over 2, we just leave it alone. Square root of 2 over 2, we leave those alone. So remember, we put all fractions all over 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all under square roots. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, square roots of those going up. First coordinate 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Second coordinate 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you simplify them. 0 over 2 is 0. Square root of 4 over 2 is 2 over 2, which is 1. And that will help you to remember the first quadrant. In the next video, I'll talk about how to expand the first quadrant all over the rest of the unit circle.